What's up, Nerd Nation? Welcome back to TreeTalk. I'm Lolo, and we have a whole mess of updates for you from the athlete side of the farm. Soccer schedules are out. Catch women's soccer's first home match against the University of the Pacific at 6 p.m. on Friday, August 11th, and men's soccer's first home match against Sacramento State at 3 p.m. on Sunday, August 13th. Field hockey has two home matches at the end of August against Maryland at 12 p.m. on August 25th and Rutgers at 12 p.m. on August 27th. Women's volleyball starts their season away at Northern Colorado and Colorado State and has their first home match against Florida at 6 p.m. on August 29th. Football is starting up their fall camp on August 1st to prep for their season. With many international competitions, congrats to all the coaches and athletes in swim, dive, artistic swim, and water polo. Here at Stanford, we truly are Nerd Nation, and we like to show that in the classroom. Shout out to all the teams dominating the Pac-12 academic honor rolls. Y'all are ballers. And that's all for today. Next up, we have our athlete spotlight featuring Alyssa Jones from the track and field team. Hello, everyone. I'm Lauren, and I'm here with
Alyssa Jones.
And today we have another athlete spotlight. So, Alyssa, do you want to introduce yourself? Say what year you are, your sport, and if you want, what you're majoring in, if you know.
Okay. Hi, my name's Alyssa Jones. I run track here at Stanford. I'm a rising sophomore, and my major at the moment is civil engineering.
Ooh, okay. That's tough. That's
Yeah.
tough. So why are we here at the track, but specifically why are we in front of the jump pits?
Well, I'm a jumper at Stanford. I do long jump and high jump, and so the high jump's behind us, of course, with the white covered things. But this is the long jump pit. It's covered up right now, but this is when I'm running track. This is where I'm usually at, jumping into the pit, doing long jump. So.
And how'd you get into the track and field?
Okay. So my mom ran track, and so in probably late elementary school, I actually wanted to play soccer at first, and so I didn't even really think about track like that. But then my sister also ran track, and so her coach came to my mom and was like, "Hey, maybe she should run track." And then I ended up going to the middle school he was at and ended up running track, and it kind of took off from there. Yep.
So why did you pick Stanford? Do you want to go into that a little bit?
Okay, so it was actually, well, it was kind of a tough choice because when it came to recruiting, my top two ended up coming down to Georgia and Stanford. And I think, yeah, and I think I kind of chose Stanford because Stanford was more of a long-term decision. Because at Georgia, I'm not gonna lie, even other athletes who had gone there said that the academics sucked, and I'm personally an academically inclined person. And so I was like, Stanford, I'll get better academics. And plus, I saw the people who were coming onto the team, and I was like, this is a team I want to be part of. It's like a team that's growing, which I mean, you could see by how we performed this year. So I just wanted to come to a team that was growing versus something most people expected to already win. Mm-hmm. And then also just the academics, of course, were a big thing part of it.
Off the track.
Yeah.
What are you passionate about? What drives you?
So recently I got into skiing. I went skiing with my friends, and so that's something that I'm kind of getting into more, and so that's pretty fun. But for the most part, I think I just actually, The Sims. That's something I'm very, very passionate about. I put in definitely my 10,000 hours, and so The Sims is another thing, and then the rest is just working on my degree and learning more about civil engineering, stuff like that.
And on the topic of civil engineering, what really got you into specifically that subsection of engineering?
Well, it was kind of interesting because so in third grade, I knew I wanted to be an engineer. I also thought I wanted to be a pilot, but I knew for sure I wanted to be an engineer. And as I got older, I kind of started specifying what engineering. And so it actually was environmental engineering until this year. But then I kind of looked into the environmental engineering track here. And I feel like most people end up in water sanitation. And I knew I wanted to do more energy and buildings and things like that. And so then I ended up kind of switching to civil engineering.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And within energy, is there anything super specific that you've thought about? It doesn't have to be something you want to focus on, but something interesting to you.
I think the biggest thing is sustainable buildings, So basically there's ways you can make buildings more energy efficient from the time you like actually build them. So I think I really want to work on like maybe how you have like the DR Hortons, the mass building like people, try to work with them so that their build like their homes they're building are not just like quick homes to build up, like they actually are energy efficient, they save people money, they save the environment, stuff like that.
And kind of taking like a fun turn with it, speaking of like energy and The Sims, you have that expansion pack, the like eco lifestyle one?
I almost have all the expansion packs. The only two I'm missing right now are the high school years one that came out, and then the growing together one, and of course the new horse pack that comes out on the 21st.
I know that The Sims, like, we go back into its history, it was an OG designed to be like an architectural simulation game. So have you built a house using that eco lifestyle pack that is energy efficient?
I have. Unfortunately, I lost the save because my laptop died. But I had a family I was doing, because I was doing that generations challenge, and so I built the houses, and then I kept building more houses, and they had like all the solar panels, all the like wind turbines, the water collection things, and then they had like all the energy efficient like I guess appliances, because like kind of like real life too. I mean, it saved my Sims money, and I like money personally, so I wanted my Sims to have money because I was insistent upon not doing the cheat, like the motherload cheat to get 50,000 simoleons. So I did do that so that they could save money.
You ready for some rapid fire questions?
Yeah, let me get ready.
Okay, so basically, I want you to say the first thing on your mind. You don't have to explain. You ready?
Yes.
First one: cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Thank you. What superpower do you wish you had?
Super speed.
Oh, you already got that. Okay. What track and field athlete do you look up to the most?
Jackie Joyner-Kersee.
If not track and field, what sport?
What sport? Football?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I like football, so.
I want to go off of that. What position?
Oh, that's a good question. Either wide receiver or running back.
Okay, valid.
Yeah.
Okay, back to the question.
Yes.
Hidden talent. Do you have hidden talent?
No. I've always thought about this. I don't. I can't think of anything.
She's an amazing rollerblader.
Oh yeah, I can rollerblade. Yeah, that's my hidden talent.
Favorite food?
Pizza.
Okay. What song can you sing from memory?
I can't sing, but if I would probably say "When You Believe," Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey.
Do you have a pre-meet ritual?
Pre-meet ritual? Not really. I mean, I do eat oatmeal. I recently started eating oatmeal before every meet, so I guess that counts as a ritual. But yeah, I'm not the type to usually like listen to music. Like I just kind of go out there, warm up, and then go do whatever. Yeah, I think not having a ritual makes it just keeps me nice and fun and loose. So,
what Disney character do you think of yourself as?
I have to say Princess Tiana because I love the Princess and the Frog.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Best piece of advice you've ever received?
That's a good one. I would probably say probably from my mom. She always like, especially when I was younger, I used to get really frustrated over meets. Like with long jump, you have to get your mark right on the board, and if you don't, it messes up how far you go and like just how you do at the meet. So I think the biggest thing, like the best advice my mom told me was like just stay calm, and like you can't let what happens in one event also carry over to other events. Because for example, I have done long jump, and let's say I jumped horribly, like 17 feet. Can't let that carry over to high jump, because then if I do, then maybe I'll jump like 5'6" in high jump, So you just gotta, stay calm and keep things moving on. Even though something bad happens in one event, you just gotta go to the next event and shake it off and just try your best there.
Love that. And then last question: do you know what show you're on right now?
TreeTalk.
Yeah. Y'all saw Miss Alyssa, U20s. You want to talk about that experience a little bit?
Okay, that was a whole experience because it was the whole weekend. So U20s was pretty crazy. It was fun to see the high schoolers because a lot of them I jumped with like last year in high school, and so getting to see them, getting to see how like they've improved, like especially like for example, there was a jumper, Avery Lewis, like she's really cool. She got second, so she's really nice and like okay. Yeah, and so like getting to talk to them. And then the biggest thing was after, so U20s was kind of like our pre-meet to USA's, because USA's was for going to Worlds, going to Hungary. And so U20s was kind of like also pre-meet for USA's. And so after doing that, got to feel the runway. USA's was even crazier because like some of these women I've been watching for like the past like 4 years. So then seeing them in person was crazy. Like so getting to jump with like some of those women was like just insane. And then also knowing like I've been watching this meet on TV for the past like 3 years and actually being now in the position where I'm like the one like doing the jumps was just crazy.
We have some amazing people, and I want to say thank you for coming on and
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of TreeTalk. I'm Lolo, and we'll see you not next week, but the week after. Have a good one. Thank y'all. Ahaha. Did you? Personal hotspot, hop on a hotspot, hop on that hotspot. Cause the Wi-Fi is not working.